Okay guys, we're back here with listening to Sirius XM, acquiring signal, same thing in Cali. It's been for like 3 minutes. Today it's rainy, so it makes things worse. I don't know. I really don't know what to think about this. We're paying money.
Could have healed Lazarus.
We're paying money for this,
they
guys.
Have seen him open blind eyes, cure the lepers,
I don't know.
Turn water into wine. It would have been.
I'm going today to pick up a new iPhone 6s Plus, and maybe, just maybe, I'll be canceling my Sirius XM radio subscription and just going, you know, where my coverage, you know, is going self. Sucks.
The medical report wasn't good.
So I do like it. Okay guys, this is we are driving right now I-5. We're going north on I-5 from Lacey to Tacoma.
Same problem.
No.
It looked like
September 25th. It's kind of rainy. And we are already seeing some traffic in this road when you usually don't see traffic at all. So we're trying to reach more viewers and more subscribers to the channel. I'm trying to do it. As you know, I'm doing this myself. No help from anybody. I was watching yesterday at PewDiePie, you know, the most successful YouTuber today, and it's amazing how, you know, the kind of content this guy puts out. Super amazing. Not hating on that guy, you know. I want you to know I'm not hating on him. I just said it, but he's so good, you know, and people are just made for that, you know. You know, once you're devoted to something 100%, and you have the backup from when you have the support from YouTube, it's amazing the things you can accomplish and create. Same thing equals 3. They have a funny guy, Carlos, Hispanic, you know, dude. You know, I'm Hispanic. I'm probably inclining towards him because of that. But a couple of the girls in equals 3 and Ray. Ray is a different breed of man, you know. I don't know. He's an amazing dude. So far I'm trying to get, you know, kind of, not mimic what they do, but I'm trying to kind of copy a little bit. And it's so funny, and I don't get used to it. So hey, let's see. But I'm planning to keep in these vlogs day by day. I'm probably starting next year, January 1st, 2016. I'm gonna start using numbers to categorize all my vlogs, starting with 1, starting with 0. Let's see how we do. Okay, stay tuned. We're about 20 minutes from hitting the store and then getting the new phone. Okay guys, so we're here on so you can see probably T-Mobile to pick up our new iPhone 6s Plus. Easy Miyagi, best thing ever. So right now I'm gonna stop here, go to Starbucks, chill for a second, come back later. Okay, all phone is right there, my keys are right here. Stay tuned, okay?
some people don't want to be.
So guys, I just signed my contract, my lease program with T-Moble, so I can get my iPhone 6. So now I'm waiting to receive confirmation that the device will be shipped to me. What do you guys think, guys? You know, did I waste my morning by going to T-Moble to find out that they don't have the 6S Plus, what happened? Do you think that the carriers should be telling to the public how many phones and what kind of phones they're gonna have during release day? Do you think Apple should do the same? I don't know. I'm inclined towards that they know way ahead of time the items they have in stock, the items they will be shipping to each store, because it takes logistics to do this. So why not release an official list to the public, you know, in a timely manner? Because let's say there's 100 phones coming to a store, and let's say that, you know, the device that you're looking for is not coming to the specific store. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna go there and put the request like I did today? You're gonna waste a day of your life, or are you going to order online or call customer service or whatever the case may be? Anyway, lesson learned today is that, you know, don't take anything for granted. Things can change any day, like they did to me. On the 22nd, I requested the phone. They told me, yes, gonna be here, yada yada yada. Now I came to the situation where now we don't have it. I don't blame the representative. They just work there, you know. It looks like they don't know, but until the day prior of shipment, about what they're gonna get. And of course they got 100 and other more customers trying to get the same device, so, you know, they're not gonna call 100 people in one, you know, they got other things to do. But I think that Apple and, you know, the big carriers like Apple's and Samsung, and the carriers Sprint, T-moble, what's the name of the other one? AT&T. And Sprint should put out the information, you know, at least 3 days before or 2 days before the release date, so we can be very informed. You know, we're living in 2015. You know, this information is out there. Make it public. Let us be informed. Okay? You want our money? We like to give it to you. Give us something back. Okay? Thank you.
Do you,
living relationship
when you're around him?
Okay, guys, so I'm listening to Howard Stern. He got Pamela Anderson in 100 XL Howard 100. Let's listen to what he got to say.
They know that.
So you're still in love with him?
I mean, I love him, and especially now, I think he's doing such a great job as he's stepping up as a dad, because I could be on my own right now, and what would I do? You know?
Kid Rock was a mistake, I guess. You guys probably should have just dated and gone your separate ways, right? The multiple marriages and the
I was because I'm trying to make a family for my kids, but yeah, but you know, but he's very seductive too. He's a very talented person.
He sure is.
And really cool. And
are you in touch with him at all?
No, not in touch with him at all. But I mean, that wasn't. I don't say it was a mistake, but it wasn't. And it wasn't that depth of connection.
I get sad sometimes because I do. You know, I've known you over the years, and even this guy Rick Solomon, who I don't know, and I know you were married and divorced, and the terrible accusations back and forth about one another, like, you know, like really,
I was
like
bamboozled into that one.
Yeah. How do you get bamboozled? Because I mean, I know a lot of guys that want to bamboozle you.
Yeah, I mean, and you were married to him before.
Yeah. What is the recipe for bamboozling you?
It's just persistence, and also I'm easily. I don't know. I kind of think. First of all, I think my dad was a poker player. I thought like gambling was kind of cool. This kind of con man-y thing was kind of cute, but I didn't realize the extent of it all, and it just was a bad idea. And then, you know,
so
no one was happy. No, he wasn't happy. I wasn't happy. We had two different versions of what marriage would be, and I realized it was a big mistake. And you know,
poker players are a rare breed. I mean, it is a sort of a bad boy. You are.
Yeah.
You like the bad boy.
He's brilliant. I mean, he's brilliant, but he's his own. You know, it doesn't. And I think that really he did care about me as much as he could care about anybody. But that's not a good influence around my boys.
When a guy who plays poker for a living wins a couple of $1 million in a night, I would imagine that's the real high. Everything's great.
But you lose just as much as you win, and it's up and down. It's a roller coaster.
Yeah.
But that's his business. I don't want to get into all his stuff, but he was just, you know, I worried about his girls. I worried about his family. We tried to do, it just, There was no real sexual connection either.
Really?
None.
And if you know that, why get married a second time to the guy?
Because he was sober. So
Right.
I thought now maybe being sober he'd be different. But sobriety, you know, you're sober in one thing but not in others. And so it was just a big mess. You know, it was my fault, our fault. There was so many kids involved, and I just felt like it was just best to end it.
Are you lonely? Do you still, somewhere inside, are you still the little girl who says, geez, why the fuck can't I make an emotional connect? I just want a partner in life, and I want someone to take care of me, and I'll take care of them. Do you you want that?
I do want that, but I don't even know what that looks like at this point, right now. I feel like a little, just like I said, I'm really focused on the boys. I'm, you know, my activism, my work, and
do you have friends who have great relationships?
You know, that's the great thing, listening to Pam Anderson. You know, I used to watch this girl when I was a teenager in Baywatch, and it was amazing. Just looking at her on TV, so I'm pretty sure that, you know, everybody like Howard Stern is saying that wants to bamboozle her. You know, it's amazing. She's a beautiful woman. So, hey, sad that, you know, her story turned this way.
Dark cloud over me, and I always felt less than, even though I was a big advocate for no stigma with AIDS or, you know, with hepatitis. You know, I think it's always kind of been lingering, so I want to get rid of that, and then I want to kind of just make sure we have a good, wholesome home Christmas with my boys, both seeing where they're going to be, because by that time I'm hoping everyone is talking and getting along, just I'm not traveling.
You know, I always thought hepatitis C was a sexually transmitted thing. That you only get it through blood contact, right?
Blood contact, needles, yeah, it's not sexually transmittable, but it's, and it had no cure. They told me I was going to die in 10 years. When I was told,
I remember that.
Yeah, they told me 10 years you're dead. It was really, you know, now, and then they kept telling me they're going to come up with a cure, but there's so many side effects, and you have no liver damage, so don't do anything, and you just deal with the side effects. And then they came up with a cure.
Well,
and then Tommy got cured. Tommy got cured.
Tommy is cured.
He was cured, but he did it a year ago. It was a little bit more intense, 6 months, and a little bit more involved. Me, this is a new drug that just came out that I'm taking, and it's only 12 weeks, and it's 2 pills a day. And
is the treatment painful at all? Or do you have any side effects?
A little headache, and I'm a little tired. I think I can nap sometimes in the middle of the day, and I've got a kind of consistent headache.
I used to get upset because I knew you had hep C, and then if we were hanging out and there was drinking involved, I would get upset for you because I was afraid that you would fuck your liver up by drinking.
Yeah, you're not supposed to go crazy, but I think that was another way of acting out.
Sort of a reaction.
A reaction. Because, you know, and then I thought, well, I'm going to live my life if I only got so many years. But then, you know, I have kids. I always kind of got home to my kids, and, yeah, I've had some wild times. And then, but now, you know, I don't drink obviously as much as I used to, and it's just occasionally, and I'm much healthier. And
is this cure not readily available because it's insanely expensive? Is that right?
But insurance covers it. I mean, insurance covered mine. It would have been $150 grand.
Wow.
If I couldn't cover it by insurance, I couldn't have afforded that. So I was, you know, but they said it would be more expensive to give me a liver transplant or deal with me with liver cancer. So my doctor made a great case, and it was covered. And so I was really excited
for that.
Yeah, and I think if they did a study, you know, on people, and you know, it's 98% effective. So hopefully the price comes down, and hopefully everyone can be covered that needs it.
The new book is called Raw. Yeah. It's available at bookstores everywhere. And
what was the inspiration for this?
Well, they wanted me to do Ben Bell is a great publisher. They did the China study. They do a lot of books on activism and veganism and stuff like that. So I'm writing a book called Essential Vegan, which isn't just about food. They really wanted that book. I wanted a book to come out this summer.
I thought this book was for guys to beat off to. You
no, thanks. But then I have this girlfriend, Emma, who you've met before, and she's taken all these pictures of me for 20 years, and like a reportage, and I have all this poetry and journaling, and I thought, we'll make a scrapbook out of it, and they loved it, and they wanted to put it out, and I said,
you know, this is amazing how this woman has transformed herself from what she used to be to now. I think it's amazing, you know, kudos to her. I know it's about 7 minutes. You got a little, you know, excerpt from the show, and again, it's Howard Stern and Pamela Anderson, listening to Sirius XM, and 100 XL Howard 100.